Hello, welcome to Awesome Bros, and this week a very special festive episode. So buckle up because we'll be reviewing Ripe IPA from Great Notion out there in Portland, Oregon. So yes, suit up with your fanciest ugly sweater and also set up your fantastic Christmas tree because it's gonna be our first December beer episode, Christmas beer episode. I don't have other ways to describe that, so to the Christmas tree! To make December just a little bit extra special, this month on Awesome Bros, I'll be uploading one beer story every single week until Christmas. So this one, we're kicking off with the first one. It's a completely original thing I want to try out. I wrote a little story to introduce this week, little review, which is a gift from our good friends Nathan Does Beer, which is basically Nathan if you already met him on one of our videos. So hope you guys are ready. All settled up with your coziest sweater. Let's get into this great story. Let's get into this great story. Once upon a time in a tiny town called Ottawa. Not once upon a time, but basically like a couple of weeks ago, let's say that. Christophe, myself, was celebrating the launch of his fantastic Harvest Ale, a collaboration made with Max, his fantastic brewer friend, and also Nick from Great Notion Brewery, which is a really dope Harvest Ale. You should definitely try it out. It's very good. The joy was pouring out, people were smiling and drinking, but something was missing. That's when little elf Nathan from Nathan Does Beer showed up on his sled, straight up from the West Coast way. His gift was cold, fresh, and so much hyped. Yes, my friend, it was a freshly canned Ripe IPA. Alright, so this is Ripe IPA from Great Notion Brewery out there in Portland, Oregon. I'm a huge fan of Portland, Oregon in general. You can see it from my hipster apparel, but Nathan was just a great friend from bringing out this fantastic beer out there. Ripe IPA is a very hyped up IPA from Portland, Oregon. So this beer poured with a nice hazy coat on it. It's looking at 7%, massively hopped with Citra, which is one of my favorite hops out there. And seriously, I can't be more excited to jump into this fantastic beer. So cheers to you guys. So of course on the nose you get those nice kind of like tropical fruit flavors, a little bit of papaya, mangoes are there a little bit at the same time. Really nice tropical aromas showing up in this beer. The head is kind of like a little fluffy, not super thick at the same time, but it does feel a lot creamy. When you take your first sip, everything kind of like settles in. The sweetness is there, you get fresh peaches, really ripe fruits, you can feel it. It's there in this beer and I really do admire it. I was super excited to jump into this beer and so far the aromas are just nice, smooth, silky smooth. After a couple of sips, the sweetness kind of like balances way out with the bitterness. It's not overwhelming, it's not dank. It's just a nice sweetness created with the ripe fruit that's present in the beer. A lot of little hop complexities popping up. A little bit of the sweetness always rounds up. It ties everything together into a nice, fantastic bodied beer too. The mouthfeel is really awesome. I feel super geek when I say that. That's just bad. I can't say that too much. Overall, the 7% is not overwhelming. It doesn't kick you off in the face every single time you take a sip. I'll change my mind once I get through the whole can. But so far, amazing beer. I wish I had the chance to go to Portland. I think it's probably going to be in my next trips. Beer trips, hopefully. Maybe Nathan will bring me along next time. I'm not sure. It's on you, Nate. But again, of course, if you already drank some of the Great Notions beers, let me know down in the comment which one's your favorite, because it's the only one I had the chance to try out. I heard they do really awesome stuff with their other one-offs and also can releases they're doing, which I'm super excited every single time I see them on Instagram. It's just every single time right on point. Overall, this was the first Christmas story of Hops and Bros this month. I hope you guys are excited for what's coming up over the next few weeks with the December kind of like Christmas special I'm trying to do. I'll try to wear this every single time. It's very hot, like very hot. Maybe I'll try to switch it up, maybe switch the set a little bit. I don't know, it's very warm. Maybe more beer. So overall, if you want to chime in with us, discuss, drop in the discussion, then subscribe to Hops and Bros. It's the best way to get a notification every single time a new video comes out, because YouTube doesn't really show it every single time. So ring the bell at the same time, it very helps. And then if you really want to stay updated into the beer industry, but also what we're planning to do, what's coming up, then Twitter and Instagram, it's the place to meet us. So follow us at Hops and Bros. It's the best way to find us. And hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I hope it bringing you a little bit of the Christmas joy to kick off the month. And we'll see you next week in the fantastic, not next week, Thursday, like usual. We'll see you Thursday, no worries. And cheers with the whole Christmas cheers thing. Clever, right? Or not.